FirstCoast.tv, and we heard around town that the distillery, we're here at the St Augustine Distillery on Riberia Street, is putting a concoction to basically keep us safe from the coronavirus. Something like a homemade Purell, a hand sanitizer. And I'm here with
Matt Stevens, the general manager of the St. Augustine Distillery.
All right. And Matt, what can you tell us about this this alchemist thing we're doing here?
It's good stuff. It is the first part of our alcohol run. It's called the heads. It's the stronger types of alcohols that we don't put in the bottle for consumption. We've used it internally for a while now for our own cleaning. And when we saw the shortage, we thought, this is maybe a good use for our own staff. Phil McDaniel, our CEO, had the idea to put it in these bottles, cleverly named Heads Up. And he dispersed it amongst the staff, and he was talking to the chief of police in St. Augustine, Barry Fox, and said, hey, I have this thing that we're doing for our staff. And he said to Phil that we have a need for that as well. We can't get it for our own people who are on duty every day that don't have the ability to go home. So Phil made 200 bottles for him, and it was a great idea. I went to a good cause, and now we have a lot more people that are reaching out to us wanting to get their hands on some of this. And right now we're working really hard to do our first release this weekend. It's going to be Friday, starting tomorrow. But in Saturday we'll have another small release. We're going to have about 400 to 500 bottles we're hoping to be completed by then. And what we're also hoping is that beyond that, into the week, we have taken our alcohol that we use for this and moved it over to our facility that makes our non-alcoholic mixers. It's a bottling line that can fill these small bottles. We'll be able to produce hopefully a lot more, maybe thousands of them in a short period of time. Wow,
it's amazing. They say we're like in a wartime footing, and it's amazing to see not just your distillery, but a lot of other distilleries in the country following suit and doing this. And for us here in St. Augustine to have you guys here now is really precious, and this is a good example.
And to be safe, tomorrow what we're wanting to do is for the people that come in, if there is a donation that is donated by them, this money is going to be going to a really good cause. The American Legion out in West Augustine is working on a kids playground. It's a great program, and all the money that comes in from this, if they donate to it, is going to go to that.
Awesome.
No donation is required. But what we're also wanting to do is I can show you how the traffic flow is going to be. We're going to try to do this all throughout the parking lot.
Sure, let's look at it.
And that way the people will be able to flow through. They can make the donations, pick up a bottle of hand sanitizer. It's first come, first serve.
All right.
When we run out until the next day.
Okay.
And then what we're also hoping is while they're here, if they wanted to come in and take a bottle of spirits home, it's a good time to be at home in quarantine with a nice cocktail.
Yes, very much so. I was having some yesterday with a good friend. So, man, just thank you so much. And it's stories like this that really lift us up to see that we're not forgotten, and that everyone's thinking of a way to make this national emergency more tolerable.
From Phil and Mike and the other owners of the distillery and all of our staff here every day, we deeply care about the community.
Yes,
and this is just one more thing we can do to help.
We love you guys. Thank you.
We love all you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So you're hoping as they come in, there'll be a tent.
Yeah, we're gonna have a tent set up out here in the parking lot, so when they come through, they'll be able to go through the process, make a donation. And the entrance of the distillery, if they haven't been here before, it's clearly noted off of Riberia Street. And you'll be able to pull around and then come through the parking lot this way, and then exit out the south side of the parking lot. It's also another spot to where they could park, which we would normally park to go into the gift shop.
Right.
So after the donations are done, they've had their hand sanitizers, in a safe area. Obviously, they could park and then go buy their spirits and have a nice flow of traffic that way.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and tomorrow will be another great day.
Yes, it will. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Very nice, very nice. Aloe vera, lots of good things in there.